welcome back to another edition of Talks with TALS. I'm your host, Athaliah Samuel, and yes, we're here, we're having a ball, and I couldn't let another week pass and not get in touch with you. But before we carry on, I want to say thank you to my sponsor, Shoeaholics, of course, for always sticking on board with me, and of course you as well. You have always been carrying me with you, and thank you so much for supporting me. But we can't talk with TALS and not talk about self-love and self-care and all these great stuff. And today I have with me Nathalie Harris, the founder of Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds, gentle people. Yes, so hi, how have you been?
Athaliah, it is so good to see you after all these years.
I know.
I think the last time I saw you, you were en route to Egypt.
Yeah.
To have a big show to model there, wasn't it?
Actually, it was to represent Trinidad and Tobago in the top model competition.
Top model.
Yes, where I placed second in my category for swimwear and best body, and I placed 15 in the top 15 overall for Trinidad and Tobago.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
You have made us proud. And thank you for being with us today.
Yes. And I must say, like, every time I walk in here, it's glorious. I guess it comes with the name, right?
It comes with the name. It comes with the name. Inside and out.
Yes, so I want to know how you have been doing, especially during a time like this. How have you been staying afloat?
Yes.
So just tell me some stuff.
Athaliah, we have this year we would have been open for 6 years plus going on.
Wow.
As you know, all businesses would have experienced the COVID, the entry of COVID into the country last year. But thank God, our clients have been beautiful to us. I think we have the credibility of compliance with whatever the health rules were.
Right.
So they came in, we were able to, take care of them. And particularly, what is important at this time, Athaliah, and you said it, self-love. And what is showing up a lot is the psychological, the mental health issues that are arising because of the, almost like you're shut in a way, because you're not doing the regular things that you would do. And I want to say that our clients have seen the need to come to Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds, to get the massages,
and to
feel that relax, just release. Some persons come and only sit down in the lounge
just to relax,
to listen to the waterfall and be in a relaxing environment.
Wow.
Yes. And we allow it.
And I think that is so much dedication, because the thing is just to get the vibe of the place. And I must say, like, just being here, you really, it's not traumatized, but you're in an enchanted kind of vibe. And you have been providing that, and I must say, like, congratulations for keeping that up.
Thank you. And Athaliah, as you would know as a businesswoman yourself, we have to identify what is the objective of the business.
Right.
And our objective is customer, not care, love. You walk into Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds, and we love you. We don't care how you look, how you feel. We will get you right.
I can tell you that for sure. It doesn't matter who you are, what you're doing, what creed race in between. It's always love here.
Yeah.
Always.
It's about how we can enhance your entire being.
Yes.
And when you leave us, Athaliah, you feel totally relaxed, mind and body.
Yes. So let's talk about some of the services that you provide.
Yes. We are what you call a full service day spa.
Okay.
We have our manicures, our special manicures and pedicures. We do massages. Our massage range is very wide.
Okay.
We do massages for physiotherapy. We do massages for relaxation. If you have exercise and your muscles are contracted and tight, you can come in. We will do some deep tissue massage work on you. One of the things we have been able to do over the years is ensure that our massage therapists are all qualified, that they understand
the
when
issue.
You come. Yes,
because I have experienced something a few months ago where I got a back damage. Yes, so it created a system where now I have to do physiotherapy. And one of the things, the setback for me, is that I actually stuck in a depressed anxiety kind of mode. And sometimes not having the support and all this kind of stuff would put you in a place of feeling like you're alone. And then when you see your body doing a fluctuation kind of thing. And I was studying, like, what are some of the things?
And you are exercise freak. You exercise.
So not not being able to do it, I was so crazy. And then when the doctor told me, well, my spine is kind of a bit straight, so I have to do the physiotherapy, I was like wondering, what can I do? And then my mind was like, oh, good gosh, you are doing the liposuction. I was one of the first persons to have ever experienced what liposuction is. Right? So before we even say what that is, because we want to come back from the break and then we'll tell people what that procedure is all about, because I don't want you to expel all the beans and we don't really get to explain it and we have to cut in between. So we have the liposuction, we have the facials, the waxing,
we have all types of specialized facials.
Hair, right?
Any type of skin, yes. We have a hair salon as well.
Good. What else we missing in this whole mix? Well,
the body contouring,
the body,
course,
yes. And I think you have one more thing. I'm trying to remember all the ladies for the list.
And then we take care of men, our gentlemen.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we have gentlemen packages. And you know what we have noticed as well? A lot of men are taking more care of themselves
and they have to.
Either directed by their spouses or loved ones,
yeah,
or
because
they're coming in themselves.
I noticed the first time again, you know, when you bring the hubby, you have to come too. So it's always fair.
Absolutely, and we are open on Sundays, and we notice a lot of them find the time on a Sunday to come in and relax with us.
You see, it's not just self-care, it's also, you know, you understand that, you know, your wife or your husband needs to de-stress as well.
Yes.
Right, so don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back and we're going to talk all about liposuction.
Yes.
Hey, we're adulting and adulting is hard and we don't have time to waste. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And that is why I designed this course, Slices of Spanish, to make the most effective use of your time to have you speaking Spanish in the shortest time possible. How? Because you have to be effective. It's not just about working hard. Because you can cut down a tree with an axe, or you can cut it down with a chainsaw. And as hardworking as that poor fellow with the axe is, he is going to be there for a very long time. But if you have access to the chainsaw, don't be foolish with your time using methods and things that are not effective to speak Spanish. Because how is that going? Exactly.
Fresh Fruit Fusion, the new fruity fresh drink on the market with 4 refreshing flavors: orange pineapple, sorrel cinnamon, guava pineapple, and Morbi. It's a sip of fun. Get your Fresh Fruit Fusion at any of the listed outlets. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the best mix for your day. Finally, good Creole food just a call away. Dee's Kitchen is happy to serve you this and every Thursday the best mouth-watering Creole menus. And yes, you've guessed it, delivery and curbside pickup. To order, call Diane at 339-0026 or 294-5664. Dee's Kitchen, the best Creole food in town.
And yes, people, we're talking liposuction, and no other person I could think about to tell me about liposuction more than Nathalie. Because I mean, one of the first times when we actually did it was back in, I'm on a lie, probably 2015 or somewhere around there.
Yes.
And when I did the procedure, no, it's non-surgical. That's the first part I remembered. The fact is, I was doing heavy exercising because I mean back then. But one of the things I also remembered, it reduced the cellulite. Because I have, you know, you must have your little tiger scars and things. But I mean, as a woman, you feel that sense of, you know, sometimes insecurity. But I was always good with it because mine are fine. So you don't really see, but it's still reduced the size of what it is. So I want you to like tell the people what the liposuction procedure is all about and how they too can experience what it is.
Absolutely. Talia, I remember that situation where it was the same Egypt show you were representing Trinidad and Tobago, and you said to me, Nathalie, when the camera came up very close, you saw the reduction in the cellulite, and that is what it is. So let me tell you, liposuction is non-invasive, so it doesn't, you do not invade the body.
Right. So all who are thinking about liposuction, no.
That's correct. It is very contrary to liposuction. Liposuction is invasive. They incise you, they cut you. Right. But with liposuction, how it works, it is really draining the waste and the build-up in your body through drainage through your lymphatic system.
Right.
Let me just give you an explanation of what the lymphatic system is.
Yes.
How we lose waste is like perspiration. Under our arms, we have lymphatic drain ducts.
Okay.
So the same buildup of toxins in your body leave your body the same way.
Okay.
When we go to the bathroom and we
Shower.
pass, that's
Yes.
correct. You lose waste from the body. So what we do is emphasize that treatment. We have 2 treatments. Manual, we can do manual, which is very deep.
Yes.
And we also have
Which is like a
FDA.
massage.
No, it is, the intent is different. So
Okay.
you cannot say it's a massage.
Okay.
It is lymphatic
Lymphatic.
drainage.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
And then we couple that with an FDA approved machine that goes
That's the one that
very deep. The machine that
okay.
you use.
Yes.
Yes. And we go very deep and drain it. At the end of your first treatment, you see immediate results.
Instant results,
Yes,
I must tell you.
immediate results.
And it's very relaxing.
Relaxing.
That's the thing. I did the first time I fell
You slept
asleep.
through it, yes.
I
you
fell
slept
asleep,
through it.
yeah.
And one of the things that is important, particularly, let us put it in the context of COVID and the whole immunity system being maintained.
Yes.
It is a good treatment. You can come in, do a couple of those to help with boosting your system.
And what I recognize as well too, sorry to cut you first, is the persons who are really finding it hard to go find time to exercise in gyms, who still kind of paranoid about being mixing with a big crowds and all this kind of stuff. This is like perfect for persons like that, and even introverts, because you know sometimes you don't want to be mixing. You naturally don't like crowds, you don't like people, you know, so you want to be in a space where you feel more enclosed and more privatized.
Correct.
So I just love the fact that you know you could just lay there, and trust me, you really have much of nothing to do.
Nothing to do at all. One of the clients said it's like Zumba on a bed.
Yeah, oh, that is actually a perfect description of the thing. It really is like Zumba on a bed, because when you're done, it's like beads of sweat. First the beginning,
you're
sweating. You're gonna be sweating a lot.
Yes.
And then on top of that, you of course you still have your cool calming teas and water and stuff. So you still need to treat your body well, because you can't be doing the procedure and you're still eating 1,000,005 junk food and expect to get a good.
That's a valuable point. Very
because I
valuable.
think I actually saw more of a progress and everything happening with me when I ate different. I was literally like doing a lot of toxin free things, like a lot of juicing at that time. Well, I mean, I was in competition mode, so my mindset was different.
Yes.
But however, you could still eat your regular food.
Correct. But we encourage you treat it as though you are exercising
In the gym.
and therefore pairing a good diet with it to see the results. And that's it. You see your results.
Yeah. And how often can someone do liposuction? Because that's the next thing that a lot of people take for granted.
That's right.
That you can do it how many ever times.
Yes.
That
And
you
what we like to do is we see you every 3 days.
Yes.
If you have a desired end result, we see you every 3 days. We tell you if you need 12 or 18 or 6 treatments for what you would like to see. And you come in, but every 3 days we flush that system. We get those toxins out, and you see the difference in your body.
You see?
Yes.
And to me, I think it does better than going to the gym anyway. You get to one, you get to sleep.
Let me tell
Two, you
you.
get to you still get to eat, but on a minimized amount, of course. You still have to think about the diet. And 3, you get to see a result on your body.
See the results.
Like how you can fight that up? Fight me.
And I'm happy that you would have experienced it, so you know the truth about how it works.
Exactly. So
Yes.
it's only when over the Easter, I was like, okay, so the back pains are something that I can't really do anything
for a
about.
treatment.
So I was like, you know what?
Yes.
Who is the best person at this time? I was like, Nathalie. I was like, let me do this. I called and mean, like old times, of course, she was like, child, just come in the spa and come and get yourself treated, because we can't have you looking anyhow out there. So I mean, I'm always so thankful for your support, even beyond doing Top Model Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, and even when I needed advice with a lot of things, I mean, you have always been someone who I could reach out to. So I always want to say thank you. I know I get to say it nationally.
Oh my goodness. You're causing me to blush.
Don't cry now, we are not tissue. We are towels, but we are not tissue.
No tissue.
Okay, so let's talk about even doing Because, alright, so that is high. Anything else on light massage you want to highlight too?
Yes, let us talk about what do I need this for. If you want a cellulite treatment, most times cellulites on the legs, on the hips, yes, we treat with that. Tummy as well.
Yes.
And if you want, let us say, most women, Talia, have problems with the tummy area,
areas,
and just to get that a little more inside the press, we would work on that out. Or sometimes you can do your whole body, arms, the back fat. Sometimes that concerns women.
Yo, when the first time I see back fat, I almost died. I was like, what is this?
Yes.
Who invented this stupid looking thing?
And then it over. Oh my goodness.
Now, but mine is like real petite.
Oh my.
But the thing is, that's the thing. Any kind of slight change on even a slim body, you recognize it, and you feel some sort of. I mean, as much as people would see me confident as hell, because I mean that's who I am, but you still go through your psychological issues with even yourself, because people will be like, oh, she's so perfect, this perfect body, and sometimes you still sit down like, what people talking about, Lord, because you would see your imperfections.
You are so right, and it is in the mind of the client. So the client comes to us, sometimes we find you are looking great, and they will say, no, I find the legs. I want you to tighten up here, and we understand that is how we think.
What about someone who is like super lean?
Yes.
Doing the fitness routines or whatever the case may be, but told herself, you know what, they just want to get rid of the water weight. Is a lipomassage good for that?
Absolutely. We have lipomassage, and then we also do detox wraps. We wrap the body with an all-natural antioxidant. So what it does, it complexes with the waist, and when you take off you're perspiring. And that is almost like the fast track to what you want to get done.
So you see, guys, I really want you to understand. It's like, I'm not talking this because I want to talk it because Nathalie's talking it. I'm talking it because I experienced it, and I'm telling you, and yes, I'm selling it. Fight me. Yes, it's like one of the best procedures ever, and like relaxation is beyond me, because you really come, and it's the environment is a family type environment.
Oh yes.
You know, so everyone is very loving,
it's confidential.
So I mean, at the end of the day, I always have to think about the people who follow me and the people who want to get good results, the persons who think about, you know, themselves in general. And then again, we can never get people enough to explain how much self-care is needed. It's like a thing. It's
absolutely important.
COVID has made you understand the benefits of taking one step closer to taking care of yourself. It has.
Absolutely, it has. And I think as, you know, persons, women, men, they are really doing more of it now. I'm seeing it happening through the business. They are taking care of themselves, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And let's talk about party of 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, well, normally we do parties anyway, spa parties.
Yes.
And you coming in your numbers, but because of the COVID regulations and we comply, based on the space, we will normally take 5 at a time. Sometimes persons want to do different things, so depending on the surface, but at the end of the day, they usually have this big party, so we keep it a 5 for now.
And so they can book you just for that day.
Absolutely, we book them for a period of time, and that's your time. The spa belongs to you.
You see, guys,
you're in your robe walking around.
Ain't that glorious? Ain't that glorious? Right? Yeah, glorious, but it's glorious wine.
Yeah.
So I mean, it really is very glorious towards your body, and definitely, I'm telling you, you feel great in the mind.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we are going to experience some lipomassage. I'm just going to show you a quick procedure when we come right back.
Hey. We're adulting, and adulting is hard, and we don't have time to waste. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And that is why I designed this course, Slices of Spanish, to make the most effective use of your time to have you speaking Spanish in the shortest time possible. How? Because you have to be effective. It's not just about working hard. Because you can cut down a tree with an axe, or you can cut it down with a chainsaw. And as hardworking as that poor fellow with the axe is, he is going to be there for a very long time. But if you have access to the chainsaw, don't be foolish with your time using methods and things that are not effective to speak Spanish. Because how is that going? Exactly.
Fruit Fusion, the new fruity fresh drink on the market with 4 refreshing flavors: orange pineapple, sorrel cinnamon, guava pineapple, and Morbi. It's a sip of fun. Get your Fresh Fruit Fusion at any of the listed outlets. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the best mix for your day. Finally, good Creole food just a call away. Dee's Kitchen is happy to serve you this and every Thursday the best mouth-watering Creole menus. And yes, you've guessed it, delivery and curbside pickup. To order, call Diane at 339-0026 or 294-5664. Dee's Kitchen, the best Creole food in town.
So guys, I am back and we are going to experience a leg wrap liposuction. I believe that is what it's called, right? Yes. So, I mean, it already started the little session here and it's going amazing. So let me take you through the entire step.
Thank you, Athaliah. What we have being represented right now is one of our trained lipotherapists, Marissa, and she is doing what we call the ringing deep tissue method for removal of cellulite, removal of waste and toxins from the leg area. So this is working on the leg area. In Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds, we are the only certified spa in the Caribbean to offer liposage treatments. We are all trained and certified to apply this protocol. It's a very relaxing protocol. At this time, Athaliah is feeling no pain. She's very comfortable. And this demonstration is of the manual. And then you would also see where we use the machine, which gives a deep percussive treatment of the thigh area. Nice, show it deep, nice. Yes, Maurice. Right, this step is also assisting with the drainage and really activating the fatty tissue, the toxins, and allowing it to release into the drainage ducts. The demonstration at this time is going to show the use of the FDA certified machine that will now continue the process. So the technician is sanitizing the applicators that she's about to use, and then she's going to apply her settings. All treatments have particular settings to say the depth of the tissue work that is being done, and here it is. She's applying it onto the body. Again, there is no pain. There's no pain involved. It's not invasive, but it's working. The tissues are being activated and percussively dealt with the machine.
It's awesome.
That's it.
I do that too.
This segment demonstrates the wrapping. It's an all natural fabric that is used to wrap the body. It is soaked with an all natural antioxidant. The antioxidant complexes with the toxins in the body and helps to drain the waste again out of the body. One thing we should add is that the lymphatic system is what is also called the waste drainage of the body. All waste is lost through the lymphatic system. So what she's doing here is doing the wrap. This is paired with both the manual and the machine work. And this is where after the wrap is completed, she will cover, she would then be wrapped in a foil, aluminum foil wrap, and then covered and left for a duration of time that is required in the treatment. And there is where the perspiring and the perspiration and the release of the toxins and waste occur. Right, put the foil.
So, I am here feeling so awesome after this lovely treatment. So the foil is going to be added to the final procedure. However, one person gets to experience one of the functions and services here at Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds. So, stay tuned to find out how you can win yourself a gift card to come right here at Glorious Bodies, Glorious Mind, which is located upstairs Shops of Trin City. So it's located upstairs Shops of Trin City, close just after you pass McCoy, and it's on the way on the highway. So you would have like such an amazing time here. So follow the instructions that I'm going to post, and you or whoever you want to win it for will come straight to the desk and ask for your gift card. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for tuning in. Now bye, because I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. See you all next time.